Hello, my name is Cédric de Biolley. I'm working as Station Area Coordinator for Bererix. After my studies, I left for 2 years in Cambodia for my first professional experience, and after I came back to Belgium to work more than 10 years after I joined Basics International for some assignment for 1 year in Georgia, and since January I'm here in Riga for Bererix. My day-to-day is mainly to make sure that the technical office part of the station, so I'm in charge of 4 or 5 engineers, that we are speaking together, that we are working together, and we are properly communicating between us, but also between all the other departments. So actually we are working in the central part, so in the station area, on the erection of the main structure. And the ongoing concrete works are mainly decks, platforms, but we also now have the steel erection that started with the erection of the big steel structures. We have some Y-shaped columns that have already been erected, and before the end of the year the full structure of the station should be completed. The Riga Station project is a very complex project, not only because it's an international European funded project cut in different financial stages, but also of the complexity on site. In a very short time span we need to erect a lot of structure above each other's, decks, platforms, the main concourse slab, and then also the steel structure and the roof. We are in the center of the city with a half of an existing train station still ongoing, and the logistic access to do the works is quite restrained, so it's a big logistic challenge to make it happen. It's a big work, big communication works. It's also one of the main challenges here in Riga. It's to be able to communicate between all the different people from different culture, different way of communicating, so we need to be sure everyone is aligned on the same objective. In order to try to optimize the construction, a lot of concrete were precast in factories, so we have precast beams. We have also precast elements like paraballast and some precast steel elements. But the big innovative to win some time was to bring some big crawler crane, a 300-ton crawler crane from Poland. So it's a big crane which is able to drive on site, and it will help us to erect some big steel structure that will be assembled in one piece and transported by a SPMT, a self-propelled modular transportation system. So it will happen next month in August. We will transport some big steel element of 65 tons to be able to erect them in one piece instead of several pieces. It's the main element you see on all the pictures of the Riga station. It's those big arches, are steel elements that will be now erected in the month of August and September. The best part of the job is to be in this very nice small European capital city, Riga. It's comparable to Brussels, so we are really feeling at home. Main professional challenge is to make it happen, to make sure by the end of the year everything is done in the station area. It's a big challenge, but it can only be achieved together with the full team. And as a personal challenge, it's to have a happy family life with the arrival of my third kids now in August.